DK Adventure Co. This is our return to Land Between the Lakes. Hello, Kyle here. I've just made it to the Land Between the Lakes. This is night one of our 2025 Land Between the Lakes adventure. Today was just a trip straight up to come into the area, and I just arrived here on the recreation area. So my goal for now is to go find a campsite, cruise around just a little bit, and then find somewhere to stay for the night. John and JR are coming up behind me, and they'll be here in a little bit. But just enjoying the entryway here. We are bordering Lake Barkley, and it's a beautiful day. Pretty brisk temperatures in the low 50s. Not too cold, but that'll probably change later tonight. So for now, it's time to just hop in the Subaru and cruise on into the Land Between the Lakes. Let's hit the trails. Well, that was a fun little trail, and I just got down to the part where it meets the lake. So let's take a look here. This is pretty nice. It's right on a beach. So as I can see, somebody has camped here before. There's a fire pit. There's not a ton of flat room, so I'm going to scope it out a little more and see if it'll be suitable for a campsite for everyone. We've got two vehicles, and we'll need a room for, at least for JR, to set up his tent somewhere. I think you could do it here. I'm going to take a walk around, soak in this view. There's only about 2-ish hours of daylight left. It gets so dark so early this time of year. So gonna look out at the beach. So here's the beach down here. As you can see, we got some snow on the ground. There's actually a snowstorm in this area just last weekend, and it hasn't gotten warm enough quite yet for everything to melt. So right here is the eastern coast of the Land Between the Lakes. This is the Cumberland River, and way out there is the bridge that I crossed to get in today. Just north of that, it's considered Lake Barkley. I mean, it's all just one really big body of water, but it's really cool. It's huge. After I did some walking around, scoping out the place, I really think this is the spot. So I went ahead and parked. Took a little bit of finagling, and I positioned the Subaru just right, so I'm on the right angle that I want to be, because I'll be sleeping in the back of the Subaru with my car camping setup for this trip. It'll just make it nice and easy to pack up and go each day, so I don't have to pitch a tent. But yeah, super nice spot, super nice spot. You know, as I showed you, we got the river right behind us. I got my shelter set up. Let me take you on a little tour. It's right in here. Welcome to mi casa. So I've got the 60-40 chair split up. So that means I can sit inside and I can hang out in here. I can sit, I can change my shoes, I can just relax a little bit, stay out of the elements. And then right next to me, I got my bed here. And of course, it's facing the rear of the vehicle. This is probably my favorite car camping setup yet. It's not perfect. It does take a little bit of time to unpack and set up. But it's a happy medium for me. From having a dedicated camping vehicle that I can have something like a platform in that can always be deployed. I do still have to use this car for other car things 90% of the time, day to day. I've got a new bed. So let me show you. This is the Luno Air Pro foam car camping mattress. It's right here. Now the cool thing about this is that it uses a hanging hammock mechanism to suspend it. So you get extra room underneath for storage. So that's really cool. Before I've put stuff in there to just fill the space, or had like an inflatable cube that I had for that. So this is really neat. Figuring out how I'm going to use that space exactly. And then of course next to the car I've got my little gear storage area. So I'm keeping it light. This is a journey with several days worth of food and water, but I managed to get it down to one gear tote here, one cooler of course, and then I've got a food tote right here that's got all my dry food in it, and got some other odds and ends, table, Dutch oven, fishing rod. But really, this is quite the streamlined setup. I'm going to time it tomorrow morning and see how long it takes me to set up when we roll out. But now that I've unpacked, I need to take a load off. I'm going to sit down, I'm going to grab a snack, I'm going to get my fishing rod set up, and then I'm going to go try some fishing. So for this trip, what we're doing is essentially 3 full days at Land Between the Lakes, not accounting for travel time. So it's Thursday today, and for us it's a travel day, and managed to get up here and find this campsite, obviously. And we are spending all of the next 3 days exploring and camping. So that means all of Friday, all of Saturday, and all Sunday. And then Monday will be another travel day to go back. So that is getting a jump on our trip from last year already. It's really was a fun time last time, but we had a couple days of travel that cut into exploring time. So what we're hoping is to see even more of the Land Between the Lakes, which obviously with all this time, I think we certainly will. John is sort of the route master. He's scoped out a lot of cool looking areas on the map. And I was here to come set up camp today since I was able to leave a little bit earlier. But I'm really looking forward to it. Obviously, it's beautiful here. And there's so much to explore. It's a really, really, really big area. So 3 full days of exploring, plus the 2 from last year. I don't even know if that's going to cover a small percentage of this place. It's so big. But I'm really looking forward to that. And since last year, as you saw in our previous videos, I upgraded the Subaru a little bit. I added the lift kit and the all-terrain tires. I've also got a better canopy as well. So all of these things I'm hoping make for a much smoother journey. I mean, last year was not too rough by any means, at least for me. John did end up getting stuck, if you remember. So we are more prepared as a whole. So I've gone ahead and strung up my fishing rod here. I'm going to go try some fishing. I've got some night crawlers in the cooler, so we'll just do a little bit of basic worm fishing, see if anything's biting. I don't know. Yeah, this will be just fine right on the shore. And of course, I did purchase a Kentucky fishing license since I'm traveling, as one should do if they want to fish when they go out of state. help contribute somewhat to the natural resources that you get to enjoy. All right, here we go. First cast. See if we get any hits. Got a nice step 2 here. Got to enjoy that while fishing, of course. Cheers, everybody. No bites so far, but what a nice view, and it's so peaceful. It's a cool bridge over there. I like driving over it. And this river is just so big. So it's flowing down south, and of course, being the Cumberland, if you keep going south, it zigzags its way all down Tennessee, and eventually, of course, crosses through Nashville, state capital, on its course. It's a really, really big, nice river. Well, no luck fishing this evening. Nothing was even hungry enough to try to take my worm. Huh. Try a few more casts and then hang out a bit and take it back in. I think I'm gonna just gather some wood along the trail here, and I'll get a little fire going with some kindling. So I got a little bit of wood gathered here of various sizes. Whoever camped here before us actually left some logs here, so you know, those would certainly help if they're dry enough. They didn't get soaked in the snowstorm. So let's see how much of this we can get started. I'm going to try to start it with just the simple tumbleweed and see how hot we can get the fire going. Let's see how long that burns without any additional help. Very nice though. We've got the beginnings of a great camping evening. I'm going to go ahead and have a little bit of dinner. Got kind of a healthier option this time. I don't know, not so much. It's a chicken Caesar wrap that I picked up on the way here, and some hummus and pita chips. So no camping dinner tonight, since the other guys will be rolling in a little bit late, but we have camp out dinners, of course, planned for the rest of the excursion. So let's eat and enjoy this view, enjoy this fire, and I'll watch the sunlight slowly disappear over the river. A slow burning fire is the perfect vibe for this as I watch the sunlight leave us, looking at the river. I'm also looking at a map here. We're just over here on the eastern side, like I was saying. Really cool to just look over all the possibilities for the next 3 days. And it certainly has been a peaceful evening so far. I'm just going to keep relaxing and watching the river, and I'll tune back in once the rest of the crew get here. JR and John are still on their way. We'll see them after dark. Whew. Oh. Well, look who made it.
Oh boy. Gotta set up shop here.
What up, boys?
I'm tired.
How was the drive?
Yeah, easy.
Yeah.
Easy peasy. Got ourselves a new tent here.
trying it out. It's a 4-season tent from One Tigress. This is my second time setting it up. It's pretty simple. Not that much different from the Nemo. Just some slight differences, a little smaller, and it's not very meshed out, as you can see from here. That's all material, so it's built to stay warm, and we're going to test it out this weekend.
Does this have any ventilation at all?
No. Very little ventilation. It's a 4-season.
Well, what about your breath from your mouth?
You just deal with it. Just breathe in your sleeping bag.
I thought at least these had like little windows at the very least, you know?
No, not really. Well, yeah. These the inside does open up.
Oh, okay.
So then, yeah, you can. That's about the ventilation. But once you get the rain fly down, the ventilation is no longer.
Huh. Oh yeah. So this is really the day 0 of our Land Between the Lakes second go around. So tomorrow is where the fun really begins. We're going to get up early and we're going to explore and we're going to find a great campsite. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. So DK Adventure Co. saying good night. We will see you in the morning. Ooh. Heck of a view to wake up to. Only quite a cold but pretty comfortable night. I'm just getting set up here as the sun rises. Packed up, rather. Packed up as the sun rises. How's that Tigress?
Good so far. A little condensation, but wasn't too bad. Just gotta figure out how to tighten down everything properly. Should be good though.
Now we're gonna whip up some breakfast real quick. I'm gonna make some coffee, keep packing up, and then we should start exploring right when the sun is up in the sky. Freshly ground coffee. The Vessel Nest pour over. I did a full review on the channel. Whole video all about this coffee maker. Check it out. It's warming me up too. Well, we're getting all situated here. John's got the course for the day. So let's go ahead and get rolling.
We've come to a spot that is fairly flooded, so we are about to check the depth. Oh no, don't do that.
Jump up and down. I mean, it's... I can see the rocks right there on the bottom.
Yeah, I mean, I'm more concerned here, Kyle. I can see him. I'm going.
Send it.
Famous last words. Day 2 or 1.5, so.
we found this super nice rocky beach at the end of a trail. Beautiful. It's a beautiful day. Gonna stop and have some lunch for a bit. What, you got the drone? Oh yeah.
It's out there somewhere.
What do you see?
Oh, there it is. Found it. All right, so as we see here, we got a nice view of the lake. Some little, looks like some tributaries or something, just kind of panning around, getting a good, nice look at everything. It's a beautiful day out here in the 40s, slightly windy, but man, this place is amazing. As we come down and turn around here, this is roughly where we are going to be right here, as you can see the vehicles. So super cool. We got a good spot here, and we're just kind of taking a nice hard look and maybe grab some lunch here.
Today for lunch, sandwich and a beer. Forrester's got a real nice coat of mud paint on her. Trails today so far, they're fun, but not too hard, so it's not too stressful, so I like it.
That was the whole plan.
What's your food setup looking like, John?
Now, I have this panini press I pulled off out of my kitchen I bought, and I've got this big ass battery I spent money on. So you plug this in, and if you notice right here, it's showing you how much watts you're drawing and how long you can maintain that amount of wattage. And this is what's remaining on the battery. So this is just a panini press, 40 bucks on Amazon Hamilton. And once it gets green here, you make your food.
Hell yeah.
So we're gonna make quesadillas. Cheese, meat, and then I got this shitty pre-cut chicken. So once this is hot, it's probably dirty because I don't ever clean it because I like the oiling on it. But it'll take a few minutes to heat up, and then we'll just cook some quesadillas.
Well, we came upon a good campsite, and this is where we've decided to post up for the night. It's just after noon now, so we've got plenty of time to relax and set up and enjoy this beautiful day. JR's got the swag tonight.
Just make sure that the walls are, everything's kicked out far enough.
Yeah.
See how that one's, see?
It's gonna be an interesting night. Never slept in this thing before. All right, so now we're at our campsite here, and I just kind of flying around right above our site, just kind of checking out the area around us, little bay we're in, and just do a little circle. You can still see the snow on some of the beaches. That's about us sitting down. Sitting down there. So as you can see, this thing's getting pushed around in the wind just a little bit, but getting some good shots. We are completely surrounded by wilderness here, as you can see. It's a very beautiful day, and it's fun to check out the scenery.
Everybody's all set up. I've done my full setup, gone all out here, and pulled out the canopy for tonight. So take a look. See, for shade and for rain protection, got my guy line staked out to make some rain gutters. It's supposed to start raining tonight and all through the night, so I just wanted to make sure I had a little bit of shelter in case it's still raining tomorrow morning, so that I can pack up and stay dry.
All right, so it's Kyle and I are just hiking the beach, going to up to a point at the peninsula that we decided to camp at. Just kind of checking stuff out. We saw a big old crane just fly from that big branch earlier. It's pretty scary. He's huge, but just enjoying a lake day. It's a beautiful day. Absolutely. big old tree, buddy. If I fell from here, that would suck, wouldn't it? So I shouldn't do that. I feel like a heron right now, or whatever that crane is. Cheers!
Well, we made it out to the edge of the point that we're camping off of. Very peaceful, and the wind has just died down. So the waters of the Cumberland spread out vast before us. It's very nice, very nice.
It's a really nice day. I can't believe that it's going to feel like this today, and in about 2 days' time, it'll be about 15 degrees here.
Woo! We got plenty of firewood, all processed on site. That's how you do it. JR.
Teamwork. We all did a different effort.
Splitting logs, using chainsaw to cut logs, sawing them with the handsaw.
Splitting them with your knife. Great job.
Yeah, that'll catch.
I don't know, you think that'll catch?
Calm down.
We've created fire. So we're sitting around the fire. We got it going pretty good. We're gonna get some nice hot coals to cook around, and we're gonna warm up by the fire a little bit. Got some old number 8 George Dickel sour mash, pretty solid, made in, what is this, Tullahoma, Tennessee. So we are, I don't know where Tullahoma is, but we're just north of Tennessee, basically there. So we're just gonna keep it rolling and see how it goes. It feels pretty good outside. It's not supposed to get too cold tonight, but we're gonna enjoy it and have some rain. All right, so this is this is the real night 1. So we got ourselves a nice big fire down here. Got it going, got some coals. Yeah, look at them warm boys, yeah. Then we got a bunch of burgers in here. Got 3 pounds of beef, some bacon, and some good old seasoning. We're gonna put these guys in the Dutch oven. It's gonna be kind of a bake-off.
It's a meatloaf hamburger.
Meatloaf burger. So we got burgers going tonight. Do some pimento cheese, or I got a little Gruyere as well. So we're gonna see how this goes. I've never done this before. I don't know if it'll work, but heat plus meat equals meat happy. The heat efficiency was not high enough for the Dutch oven. So now we're just gonna manually bury these burgers in ash and coals and cook them. Get a little direct, heat to them. So should be good after this.
I'm not sure this is gonna work.
I think it'll work.
Dutch oven on the fire versus the burgers buried underneath the coals. We'll see which one wins, if any.
There's only one loser, and that's all of us.
That's us when our dinner isn't cooked in the next hour.
Too warm.
Oh my god.
All right, I think we should either switch to paninis or switch to pan frying.
we've already started cooking the meat. That's the problem.
Oh, yeah.
So we kind of have to.
Those are still cold on the bottom.
So we kind of need to get the grill out and get going.
Let's just get these are good. They're direct flame now.
All right. The burger saga continues.
All right, as you can see, we got the Dutch oven cooking right here. Got some burgers in there warming up. Unfortunately, Kyle made a mistake, and we're gonna have to fry these guys to finish them off.
It wasn't my mistake, it was a group mistake. We all thought this would be a good way to bake the burgers, and it's just not working.
So here we go.
You know, you can just pull one at a time. Because that was cooking. They're definitely cooking on it.
Yeah, we're just finishing them off on the frying pan.
Yeah, that's what I got. We're sauteing them.
Yeah. That was the whole idea behind this.
Oh,
Oh, look at
so
those.
this is like a reverse sear situation.
Exactly.
All right,
Exactly.
let's see what happens.
Just how we drew it up. Am I right?
Oh, these are covered in ash. All right, so those are still cooking a little bit in here, but we're gonna fry these up one at a time. This pan here. You made the world's thickest patties.
I mean, that's how you make burgers, so it's not a smash burger.
Suddenly complaining a good big burger's bad.
I'm about to go over there and just close my
All right.
patty with a
To say that there's a plan
still raw.
would be
Is
an
the
overstatement.
patty raw or the
So now we've got the Dutch oven back in this guy. Probably
It can't get
shouldn't
hot.
be directly over the fire, but
Why?
we're hungry and cold. Kyle's frying some burgers. We're baking some burgers. We just want meat, and we want it hot, and we want it edible.
Gosh, are
That's
we
the
going
plan.
in?
I would like to reiterate the fact that the burgers were not supposed to happen tonight, so this is not going nearly as planned. So if we don't make it to Sunday night, then to my family, I love you, and to everyone else, well, at least I died sleeping in the woods like a hobo.
Here, take a look.
Good
What do you think?
Good.
Yeah. If you like it, you can have it.
The campground has been overtaken by strife. There have been far too many personal questions and just, you know, general resentment towards each other. It's only day one. We've got 3 more nights together. So, I guess we're going to see how this goes, but it's,
Hey, we're serving the burger. There's no stripe.
we're serving, but is it going to be good? We'll find out.
That one looks good, man. You enjoying that burger?
It's hitting the spot pretty well. I won't turn it down for sure.
I think we had a lot of hearsay and back and forth about the burger situation, and I need to just walk us through a timeline and explain it straight up. So we all had meals planned, and we decided maybe JR had burgers that he wanted to cook. He had burgers to bake by the campfire, and we thought, okay, good deal. So our crucial flaw here was we didn't really plan enough time to warm up the coals and bake the burgers. You know, take an hour plus to bake the burgers by the fire. So we were impatient. We needed to accelerate it, frying it on the pan. Had a lot of debate on the quickest way to make the burgers. But look, burgers are being enjoyed now, so I don't think it's a relevant discussion at this point, right, guys?
Hitting the spot now.
Yeah.
And we've still got the Dutch oven here. I'll show you. Look, it's still baking on the fire. There's still burgers in there.
Dutchin', dude.
It's still Dutchin'. So there's still burgers to be had, and we're gonna have the burgers out of there when they're done in a little bit. It'll just be a little bit longer, you know? It's all good. It's all good. Look, everything you heard before was just hunger taking over, and the crew was kind of having a little mutiny amongst themselves, but we're all good now. The burgers are served, and
JR was muting. What? Yeah, him. He had a knife.
it's JR's fault.
Look who's drank the most whiskey.
Whoa!
Uh-huh.
That's a strong accusation.
Drinking whiskey.
The burgers are good, though. I'm sorry that I'm blinding you. The burgers have come up pretty well, and I'm happy for now. But we'll see how the night goes. Doesn't feel 60.
Dude,
Dude, if it were 60, I would legitimately
Josh,
be in shorts.
I'm in shorts.
All right, well, you're different. You know, it's different.
You're fucking bundled up with your 3 jackets and pants and thermal leggings.
I haven't felt cold all day.
Well, no shit. You're wearing 3 jackets.
Yeah, it's been kind of nice. I mean, you know, I don't mind some cold, but like
Dude, this is the temperature of my house.
it feels like that for me right now with these jackets on for sure. I'm definitely over bundled. I will be unbundling when I get into bed.
You will, because that thing doesn't breathe.
God. 2 nights in a row. Well, 3, 4. That's a lot of nights in a row. Of a tent that doesn't breathe.
About to get wet.
It's coming, boys. Boys, it's coming.
Oh man, this wind just really picked up.
Why are you yelling?
Yeah, I'm getting everything that could get wet and putting in my pockets in anticipation of what may to become.
What may it become?
That fucking started going.
We've already had some dead branches falling from a tree over there earlier. Tonight, be on the lookout. Not that there's much we can do.
What's up? Going to bed.
What's your highlight of the land between the lakes so far?
Sleeping.
No.
The really muddy road that I was a pussy and didn't go all the way down.
That's not your highlight.
Yeah, I should have gone all the way down. No,
That's a low light.
highlight is good people and good food. That's the highlight. Now I'm going to bed.
Good night.
There.
Hey, I'm coming at you live from Land Between the Lakes, January 2025. We've got wind, we've got rain. You can't even see me. We've got all kind of weather. Oh boy, here we go. Oh, all right. I think it's probably time I go in. Sorry, I don't have any news. Good night. Well, good morning. It rained a little bit last night, but not too hard. I'm taking down the canopy here now. Held up pretty good, keeping most of my stuff dry underneath. I didn't cover up some things, but those got wet, but that's okay. We're just all having some breakfast here. Made some coffee. Gonna finish packing it up, get changed, and then we're gonna look at the route for the day. It's kind of a cloudy morning indeed, but luckily the rain stopped a few hours ago and it didn't rain too hard, so it was a nice pleasant temperature. I didn't sleep great, but you know, it was still nice. There's some kind of birds out here on the water, so I must scope them out with my binoculars. I don't really know my birds. Kind of look like pelicans. How's the swag evening?
It was good. It was an interesting, experience for sure, but it got a little moist. I think it's from condensation, just the airflow wasn't there, but it wasn't bad. There's just a little bit of some droplets here and there. Overall, it went pretty well. Held up to the rain pretty good. It's definitely wet on the outside. The canvas is heavy. But I enjoyed it. It was a different experience.
Yeah, we got it hoisted up on the roof now.
Yeah, it'll dry off while we drive. I probably won't sleep in it tonight, but well, you never know.
And with that, it is time to roll out. We'll see you on the trail.
Took your bumper off.
And we found another campsite for the night. This one was by the water too. You know the drill. Go ahead and get set up. Get ready to camp out for the day. We got camp set up, so only a little sunlight left. Trails today, kind of action-packed, right?
Yeah.
Pretty cool stuff.
That's the whole goal. That's why I designed this trip.
Hell yeah. Definitely like the going through the mud and finding the cool sights. Took some pretty cool footage, I hope, of us going over the obstacles, so we'll put that in. And
Yeah, I hope it comes out well. I was trying to get some good angles to really show like how high off the ground your vehicles were, but
Next time you got to be in the crevice.
I was in for some, but no.
You got to go up. You got to be looking up, because if you're looking down, there's no
like
there's bad perspective if you're looking down.
you're like lying on your back
underneath the vehicle.
underneath the
it's like,
vehicle as it drives over you. Yeah. Yeah, I had how many, 2 wheels in the air? Was it 1 or 2?
Oh yeah.
You had 2. Yeah, that's the normal thing.
4Runner had 2 up there. Oh, it was cool. And we covered a whole lot of ground. Something like 45 miles, 5.5 hours of driving all day. So pretty cool, pretty cool. So kicking back, and once we're hungry, I've already got dinner set up. I'm gonna make some sausage pasta to warm us up on a cold night.
Yum, yum, yum.
It's gonna get down below freezing tonight, and then it'll get even colder tomorrow. So camp's just over there, and we have a little creek that leads into the river here. It's a nice cove. Rocky little beach. Pretty pleasant little area.
Kyle, what do we got going here?
Hey, so sun's down, just got the fire started, so I'm gonna go ahead and whip up some spicy sausage pasta. Got some sausages here and the Dutch oven over the camp stove, so cook it all in one pot. It'll be a nice hearty meal to warm us up. Temperatures are continuing to drop here. It's what, low 30s now, maybe below freezing, so we're certainly gonna need something hot. So let me go ahead and get this started. Yeah, first you gotta fry the sausage up. And we add our pasta. Let it boil for a while. Alright, and then finally we put in the rest of the sauce. Pasta's cooked. Oh man, this is gonna be tasty. It's almost dinner time. And there we have it. Camping sausage pasta by the fire. Bon appetit. Just enjoying the camping evening as usual. It's getting a little chilly, but we got the nice fire going and had that nice warm dinner, and I just made some hot chocolate too, so that helped warm me up. Nothing to report here. Just gonna chill and relax for the rest of the evening. You know, we're gonna get below freezing temps. Apparently there's a chance that it might snow, so that's exciting. We weren't expecting that, but it's been a nice day, and we've got a whole day ahead of us. And JR here is tending to the fire.
What's up? It's we're keeping it hot and just having a good time. This wood that we got is not the most ideal for burning because it's a little moist, but it's getting the job done. I'm drawing stuff on the logs,
So I think we're just gonna chill out and then turn in. Unless something wild happens, you won't hear from us until the morning. Our big night 3 at Land Between the Lakes, and we still have a whole day ahead of us tomorrow. So we'll see you in the morning as we enjoy this fire for the rest of the night. We woke up to a winter wonderland. It was snowing throughout most of the night, still snowing a little now. Looks great. It's very cold, low 20s, feels like the teens. Just got up and gonna pack up a bit, but I can't help but admire the scenery for a few minutes. Wow. Just look at the snowy water side. That's 2 years in a row it's snowed when we've camped at Land Between the Lakes. How lucky is that? We've got a good, I don't know, inch or two on the ground. It's enough to make an impact, but not so much that it feels like conditions are going to be dangerous for us, so that's good. How'd the old Four Season hold up, JR, in its first snow excursion?
As you can see right here, you got some moisture points here, and that's pretty much where my head was, so that's probably my breath coming up, but otherwise did really well.
Stay warmer than last time?
Yeah, I was actually really comfortable last night. I think I've really figured out my sleep setup and how to be comfortable here this weekend, and I was toasty last night actually. Felt pretty good, so we'll see how tonight goes. It's gonna be colder. What do we got here,
Hey.
Kyle?
Oh, I'm just making my morning cup of coffee. On a day like this, it's more important than ever. We're all packed up, and John's got the plans written up, so just got to make my coffee here. Freshly ground beans, nice view of the lake with the snowy beach. See if it's spoiled yet.
It's been a good morning so far. Surprised. I was a little worried that with the snow it might be a little too wet, but it actually hasn't melted anything, so my tent is, relatively speaking, kind of dry. So we'll see how it goes for this evening when I'm setting up. All right, now we got John here. He is making the plans, making the routes for today.
Well, as you might recall, last time we were here, John got the 4Runner in the mud, stuck in the frozen mud, unfortunately, but he just got revenge, and here we are again. Almost a year ago to the day. You got revenge on it, John?
It's this one right here. Because that's where I dug it out. Yeah, it's okay. Tip kids, don't be retarded. That's the easiest way to make it through life is don't be stupid. Just fine.
Funny how we come back to the same place. How's the ride been so far today, JR?
It's been good. It's just a lot colder today out here than
Yeah.
it's a little bit of a difference between now and the vehicle. Is that piece of wood from you?
No, I didn't leave any wood. Oh. I threw mine into the wood. No, that's
No snow out here. Surprised. I thought we would get some snow on the trails today. I guess it already melted or didn't snow up here.
Well, what do you think? Have we arrived at the campsite for the night?
I think we found our site for the night and our last site for this trip.
And just in the nick of time. As you can see here, the sun's going down.
And we're on the west side, so this is the sun setting on that side. Nice fire ring, a lot of space. John's bashing the ice off the car. I got a lot of that too. Look at these. These are mud sickles from mud puddle water because it's so cold. The water splashes up and then it freezes onto the vehicles. Oh, that's a big one. Well, go ahead and quickly get set up because we want to get the fire going ASAP. The sun has just set, so it's going to be cold time very quickly, extreme cold time. So we don't have any time to waste. It's only been a few minutes since I took the last clip, but you can see how dark it's gotten already. And I'm already feeling chill. So JR here, our fire keeper, you gonna go ahead and get us a fire roaring for the evening?
Yeah, didn't really have time to collect anything, so we're just gonna kind of make do with what we've got, which is a lot of bigger boys, some little chips here, a starter log, and a lot of lighter fluid.
A couple starter logs and lighter fluids I think will fire us up, assuming we can get this wood going. Let's do it to it. Looks good at first. We'll see if it keeps. Just gotta get all this wood caught. Now, unlike last night, we're not exactly expecting winter weather, but we're expecting a big temperature dip. It's low 20s right now, and by morning it supposedly will be about 8 or 9 degrees. So it's gonna be a cold one, Hopefully JR's 4-season tent will stand the test.
Seems good so far. I guess we're gonna find out in the limits on it.
Soon enough, we're also gonna have a hot dinner. Well, it's gonna be tasty as we warm up by the fire and just stay warm for a little bit. Turn in before it gets too cold out. But still will be a good night. I enjoy the challenge of camping in really cold weather. Got the Terrapin winter warmer, hoping that it makes me warmer in the winter tonight. Cheers, everybody. It's not warm, but it's tasty. Got the deli shop open out of the back of the 4Runner. John's cooking up paninis quick and easy with the electric panini press that he showed the other day. So, what are we drawing? Let's get to it. We got the cold weather bodega.
We're drawing 1400 watts right now. That's to get it hot. Once it's hot, it draws maybe 1100, but it don't take too long to make it. Okay.
Four-side barbecue chicken, turkey, pimento cheese coming up.
And the problem is I need it to heat everything.
Yeah.
It's a pretty thick piece of bread.
Hot press sandwiches. Thank you, John. Oh, it's hot all the way through the sandwich. That's good. Well, it's really cold. Switched to my heavy jacket, as you can see. I only do that when it gets real cold. John did the wise thing and bundled up and is lying down until he gets warm and then going to sleep. JR and I, on the other hand, are doing something a little more foolhardy and going on a nighttime woods walk. So apparently we ended up camping near a couple interesting landmarks. The first of which is a cemetery. Yes, you heard that right. So we are, I don't know, how far would you say that is?
Close.
50 yards, 100 yards from a cemetery. We didn't really touch on it. You probably saw some of the clips, but there are dozens, if not hundreds, of cemeteries in Land Between the Lakes from the homesteads that used to be here. So first we're going to check out the cemetery. really old.
I'm probably gonna stay at that here.
You're gonna why?
You can go as far as you'd like.
You're not gonna go up?
No, I'm a little spooked by cemeteries, to be honest.
I wonder how old it is.
Go find out.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, the other thing over here is spookier. You got little markers. And here's one with engraving on it. (1844 to 1878). Wow, that's a long time ago. Some more markers here. And you know what? With that, I don't see too much reason to hang around too much longer. So we're camping in somewhat close proximity to a cemetery. Hopefully nothing weird happens tonight. I'm remain, respectful. I just wanted to take a look at it. I think it's really cool, all the old cemeteries over here. There's another thing that is a little spookier, and we're gonna go check that out, but I don't know how close we're gonna get. Stay tuned.
All right, guys, so in addition to the cemetery, we have this big concrete structure hole in the side of the earth. And we're gonna check it out. I'm not sure what it is. Maybe a mausoleum?
I don't know.
Hard to tell.
Oh, you think?
I don't know.
Okay, I'm shining the light on it. It's concrete.
It's like a bunker.
It's in the side of the hill, and it's got like walls and an opening. Okay. There's no sign or anything indicating what it is. It's got rebar in there, steel cable or something. There's
some ruinous door.
Possibly some design. So yeah, it's ruins of something that's back in here. Oh, people have thrown a bunch of garbage inside of it.
Is it just me, or does it look kind of like it was a mausoleum?
Looks like it was once a mausoleum.
I don't know if you build a mausoleum with rebar, but
I mean, I don't know.
I don't know what the hell else it would be.
I might look into this, like look it up, but this thing isn't on a map. There's no signs around indicating what it is. I don't know if it's like modern or what. One thought I did have was that I know just north of here there was a Civil War Confederate base. So I wonder if it has something to do with that, like maybe it's some kind of like I don't know, bunker or
no, they wouldn't
facility.
have rebar back then, would they?
I don't know. So here, all right, I'll creep a little closer because I'm in it for the content.
I guess I'm on watch.
All that's in there is just okay. It's one room and it's just full of garbage. People have been just dumping trash here. So
Or there was a stealth camper.
Whatever structure this was, it's been repurposed into a camping dump, unfortunately. Actually, looking at it, it's less creepy than I initially imagined. I thought I would look inside and it would just be like a tunnel going as far as you can see.
Yeah, fire rings, so people have camped here.
And someone's camped in front of this before, so it's probably something popular with the locals. I wonder what this thing is. I'm gonna have to look it up, but it's really interesting.
Kind of creepy.
Yeah. So, all right, rather thankfully uneventful walk there, looking at the cemetery and strange bunker-like structure. So, time to continue hunkering down by the fire. Let's, JR, let's get back to camp before anything happens.
I'm sufficiently spooked, that's for sure. I spook easily, I guess.
It's very dark.
It is very dark.
What's up? Back by the campfire.
Hey guys, how's it going? Yeah, we're staying warm by the fire. Last I looked, it was a brisk 18 degrees here. So how's it been feeling for you?
It's okay. It's okay. With the heavy jacket and everything, it's not too bad, but I'm a little more anxious about crawling into bed and how that's going to be cold until I warm up in my sleeping bag. But, you know, get your hot hands in there.
Yep, I just threw my hot hands in my sleeping bag to warm it up for the night.
So we didn't have too much time to see the camp in the daylight, but it's a great spot. Definitely think it would be cool to see this in the summertime or something if we ever come up at a different time of year. But I think that's going to be it for us tonight. You know, hanging out by the campfire. Going to turn in quite early tonight. Got a early morning ahead of us tomorrow. Just going to get up and go. So with that, I mean, you know, I don't think we're going to really report in tomorrow morning. So we will call it there for the 2025 Land Between the Lakes Winter Adventure. So hope everybody had a good time seeing it. I definitely had a great time experiencing it. What about you, JR?
Yeah, I had a good time. It was really fun to check out all the different trails and stuff, and a lot of good exploring, and we got a lot of sites marked for next time we come back up here, whether it be in the winter, the summer. There's definitely a lot of points that I think would be really good in like the spring or summer for boating. So maybe if we get a boat in the future, it'd be a cool place to come.
Absolutely. Yeah, we went on so many trails over the last 3 days. Today was our longest day yet. We spent over 7 hours on the road in the trail. I actually mapped out a route of all the different trails that we went to. Check out all the trails that we drove. Hope you enjoyed watching it. Want to thank you again for watching DK Adventure Co. As always, thank you so much for joining us on our camping adventures. We love going on them and hope that it inspires you to go on outdoor adventures of your own. So be sure to get out there all times of year, and also be sure to respect the nature while you're out there. You know, be a good steward of our national forests and leave no trace and leave the land better than you found it. So until next time, this is DK Adventure Co. signing off.
Good night.